Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Babylon 5. We just took a little detour to third space, got that movie, and quite interesting stuff there. But getting back to where we were, which is not really what I want to get back to. The title of this next episode is not something I've been looking forward to, The Fall of Centauri Prime. And I don't see at this point how it can be prevented. The Regent was told to take down the defense system. The Drazi and the Narn have teamed up. They're ready for this war, and we finally found out what they've been doing. Like all those ships that they were sending to attack people, they were unmanned, and Sheridan and everyone know all this now, but it's too late. Things are happening. I wish it would all just slow down and cooler heads could prevail. And is this the episode where it happens? Like, are we about to see Londo get the thing attached to him? I've been dreading that ever since we saw it. And is it finally here? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to see the dissolution of the friendship, the hard-fought friendship that we've gotten with G'Kar and Londo. And I just feel like it's all falling apart now. And what can you even do? What can you even do? Delenn and Lanier are floating, I think. They were hit, and I don't even think Sheridan knows about that. So like that's an issue, and things are so bad, and I want something to change. I just want it to be better, and I don't think it will, especially considering the title, especially considering everything we've seen thus far up into this point, and even past this point, the futures that we have seen. So I feel like this is going to be pretty depressing. I would love some beautiful spring of hope to happen here and something to hold on to, but I don't know. I don't even want to get my hopes up, But let's see. Let's see what survives out of this. I think Centauri Prime is about to suffer immense damage and loss, but I mean, I don't think Londo is dying. He's about to be Emperor. I think the Regent is about to die. He even knows that. But I am curious to see how it all comes about. So let's get into it. Oh. Oh, he saved him.
The ships that normally guard Centauri Prime have moved elsewhere. Somebody's left the door wide open and our people are moving through it.
Yeah.
There's one other thing you need to know.
That's all what they want.
We just got word. John Delenn's White Star's been missing for at least 12 hours.
Oh, boy.
They think she might have run into a wing of Centauri warships.
Our people are dying by the thousands, tens of thousands.
They say...
Who says? Who are they? What are you talking about?
They. The shadows were our masters. We served them, believed in them, loved them.
And they left.
Then they went
leave
away
with them.
and left us behind to escape on our own.
Our home, Sahadum, destroyed. We wandered.
Oh shit, this is really kind of
remembered this place.
On Sheridan a little bit.
We remembered.
He had to go with this Ahadum.
So what are you going to do, Mariana? Blow up the island? Now that you mention it. No!
Yeah, we did do that.
They do not want your life, Molari. At least, not yet.
Not yet.
What do you want?
A home. Our new home. A beaten, resentful people who will have to rebuild. Who will have to rely on our good graces.
No, they need to know what
Who
you
can be
did to them.
used and guided as we wish to guide you.
Ceasefire, or we will target your ships and destroy them.
Of course, we'd be happy to oblige in exchange for your support. After all, you promised to back any act we judged appropriate.
All we have
I
new
never
information.
sanctioned an attack on Centauri Prime, and you know it.
You had no choice.
Because you
No
have
choice at all.
What do you mean? No choice.
No choice, Londo. Ah!
Look at me, Londo.
No. No.
Look closely.
This is not a
You
requirement
can't see it
for
until
peaceful
it
transfer of
chooses
power.
to be seen.
What is it?
It's called a keeper.
No! Step on it!
I would be dead if not for you.
Don't forget
You
that.
risked your life to save mine.
Yes, you would have done the same.
Yes, but I am a better person.
You're ingrate. Isn't it strange, G'Kar? When we first met, I had no power and all the choices I could ever want. And now I have all the power I could ever want.
No choice.
And no choices at all. No choice at all.
Understand that I can never forgive your people for what they did to my world. My people can never forgive your people, but I can forgive you.
Oh my god! Don't just let it happen, Londo! No! Why do we have to do this? Ugh. So not cool. This is so not right.
Mr. President, I don't know if you've been monitoring our transmissions, but
I have. I accept you at your word that this terrible assault on our world was not sanctioned by you, because we find ourselves in a much similar situation. This is now over.
and I would like to
For
come
now.
down and talk to you directly. There's something that I need you to do.
That might not be wise. Our people may not take kindly to your presence.
I'll take that chance.
What happened to Delenn?
Londo, you can't do anything.
No, I ask you. I beg of you not to do this. There is nothing to be gained in killing her. If I give you back Delenn's life, it will be an act of charity, nothing more. Do you understand me?
You have to say all of this?
Yes. I will, however, remind you that as the losing party in this war, you will make reparations to the Alliance worlds that your ships attacked.
If you want us to find Delenn for you, I suggest you allow us to do it before one of our other ships finds her and finishes what the first one started.
If there are any ships in the area looking for us, firing the weapons could attract them. It could also attract the Centauri warships that attacked.
That's dicey.
Either way, the recoil from the discharge would push us further off the beacon.
It would appear to be all we had left. Seemed to have attracted the wrong kind of attention.
What are they gonna do?
We're probably confirming the kill shot with Centauri Prime. Delenn?
Yes.
Careful.
I love you.
Yeah, we know.
I know.
Very Han Solo.
You said something a moment ago. I didn't actually hear.
You didn't
The
hear?
power monitor, you see.
I'm sure you could guess.
Nothing. I said nothing.
I found myself feeling extremely complimented and deeply honored by your presence.
She's letting him off the hook, because I think she did hear him.
Where is...
Outside, I'd heard he was going to address the people.
It's not going to be good. It's not going to be a good address.
Have come through the long night of fire, pain, and death.
The long night.
We have been gravely wounded. But we
Return to the
remain
beginning.
Centauri. Restore our place in the galaxy.
Is this the long night that
Now
Kosh told him to go
begins.
back to?
Sheridan and his alliance have struck deeply at our people. We are no longer a part of the alliance. We are alone. We fought alone, and we will rebuild alone. We will work even harder to show those who have come to humiliate us that we will not bow down.
I thought he was going to calm people down, not turn them against us.
I don't understand it myself, but I'm sure he has a very good reason for it.
He has a reason.
My reasons are my own. You will go with them.
But I...
Delenn, Mr. President.
Can't even have
As my
beer?
first official act, I am formally appointing Via Koto as ambassador to Babylon 5. I have every confidence that he will do at least as good a job as I did.
I can no longer see the road you're on, Londo. There's a darkness around you. I can only pray that in time you may find your way out of it.
I wish.
Tell them that I am ready.
No, not a montage. Oh, goodness.
Giants have left the playground, but they left their guns behind.
Yeah.
All right, what about
Welcome to season 5.
Maybe they left something behind that we can use to our own advantage.
The Vorlon homeworld is off limits until we're ready. Until we've earned the right to go there. 1,000,000 years from now. Don't ask. I don't know where that came from any more than you do.
You got all kinds of shit programmed into you.
Know it.
Mr. President, the captain thought you should know that the fighting here on the station has pretty much stopped. The Centauri surrender took most of the wind out of things.
Good.
So why the long faces? Things are quiet, the attacks have stopped, and we won the Centauri
Doesn't feel
War.
like a
What's the
victory,
problem?
that's for sure.
Yes, we won the war. But what did we lose?
We lost a lot. Well, that went pretty much as we knew it would. It didn't make it any easier to watch, though, especially just how defeated Londo was. And, I mean, there was no fight left in him, but I don't even know if there's anything he could have done. But it was still hard to watch him just succumb to it and learn about it and just be like, well, now it's my turn. Like, that was awful. And his goodbye to G'Kar, like that scene, G'Kar acknowledging what their people have gone through with each other and how that is something that will never heal and can never be forgiven. But on a personal level, the journey that those two have gone on has been so meaningful. And for G'Kar to say that he himself forgives Londo was everything. And it's just so bittersweet for so many reasons. But one of which is that we know still of the future that is to come for them. And I don't wish to see it. And Londo told G'Kar as much as he could that basically things that he hears about him from now on is stuff that he doesn't really want to do or has no choice in the matter of, but it's going to happen because now Londo has no control. Ugh. So the Drog, these are the shadow allies. It just really calls into question everything that's happened up to this point, especially with blowing up Zahadum. Like, I think you still would do that. Like, Sheridan, did he make the right call when he was told not to do it? But, like, this gave the Drakh no home, and now they've found their new home. So, I don't know. But, we do have that message that Kosh left to Sheridan. I vaguely can recall go back to the beginning of the Long Night. Is that what it was? And if this is what we're considering the Long Night, can we do this over? I don't know. And then Warlord's like, oh, you can't go to our place for 1,000,000 years. We're telling you that through Lita, them talking about all of the weapons that were left behind. Like, this is what season 5 has been. We dealt with the telepaths, and now we're dealing with shadows, and it's so upsetting. It's so upsetting. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Watching the inevitable happen that you've been dreading, it's so hard because this journey we've been on with Londo has been long and difficult and frustrating, and to see it just turn out the way that we thought it would, but hoped it wouldn't. It's just like your hands are, like, you feel as helpless as Londo does, where he just is just having to go along with it, and it's terrible. It's the most terrible thing. So now they're out of the Alliance. That whole 100 years of peace thing has a little bit of a hiccup in it because they lost the Centauri pretty quickly, and there was a little bit of a battle, maybe not a full-out war, but thousands of Centauri died. So I don't think they would call it little, but Londo's in charge now, and they're going to lean on the Drakh. The people are, I think, to feel like that they are their protectors, and the Drakh are gonna start cohabitating and maybe even trying to push the Centauri out. Is that the whole? And then they saved Delenn, but definitely for a way to have a favor. But what is that end result going to be? I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm glad they saved her, and they made the right call by calling attention to themselves. And Londo does want to help, but if it has anything to do with what the Drakh want, he can't. He's not in the driver's seat there. And then showing that montage from the very beginning, and I'm really at the point where I'm jonesing to rewatch the show now, because I'm we've just been through so much, and so many things have changed, and a lot of it's difficult, but I'm really excited to go back to the beginning, and maybe go back to the beginning before the show's over, because that's what Kosh said to do, I think. But I'm very curious of what these last few episodes are going to be. And then we've got another movie, and then the show's over. Then we have another movie, and then the, what is it? Crusade. And then a couple more movies. We've still got a few things to get through, but I definitely want to see what the ending of season 5 will be. But this was pretty tough. And, devastating. I'm so devastated by it. And Londo is just killing me, he doesn't want this, and him having to send Veer away for his own good, really, and saying goodbye to G'Kar, and then keeping Delenn and Sheridan at a distance. Isolation is what is being brought to Centauri Prime now by design, by the Drakh. But this is terrible for Londo. So terrible to watch. So hard to watch. Man. Even as like the thing that's happening that I don't want to happen, that's been told to happen, like even as it's happening, I'm like, no, something changed, something changed, something changed, nothing changed. But I'm still gonna hold on and hope to what Kosh said, and maybe there is something that we can do here. Maybe something Sheridan can do, but this was a tough one. And the Delenn and Lanier thing, I definitely think she hurt him. I think she was just giving him a way out of, like, let's not dwell on that. Because it's not like she didn't already know. But maybe she was just saying, you don't have to know for sure that I know. And just, I think Lanier knows. Like, it's not reciprocated in that way. She does love him. But, we still got to know what the betrayal he supposedly does. And it has to be for her. No doubt about it. Like, if anything is going to be something he betrays on the shock for, like, it's going to be her. So, we'll see what that is. But we're running out of episodes as far as season 5 goes. So, I'm curious. Also, I'm curious what the Drakh are going to do now. In what way are they going to use Londo and the Centauri people? I can only guess. But this was just really, really sad to watch. But you gotta bear witness. So we'll see what's coming up. But yeah, really good episode, but really awful. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.